I'm Down on the Farm's Larry Marble. It's time for the 1245 edition of our program. Let's take a look at ag weather for this region right quick. Today, we're looking for some fog through the morning and then warm in the afternoon. Del Rio 84, Hondo 79, New Braunfels 78, and Georgetown 80. As we look down further south, 80 in Pearsall and an 80 in Llano. As we look further into Down on the Farm radio territory, we'll see the coast is looking warm also. 82 in Cotulla, 77 in Rockport, 78 in Victoria, 83 in Laredo. Throughout the region tonight, we'll all be in the, let's call it the lower 60s as our lows. Neighbor, there's a quick look at ag weather. Neighbor, it's about time for that first glass of iced tea, courtesy of the good folks at McCoy's Building Centers. Now let's check the commodities. March corn, 581 1/4, up 9 3/4. March Kansas City hard red winter wheat up 27, 846 1/4. March number 2 cotton up 2, 104.21. February live cattle up 60, 139.20. January feeder cattle down 72, 165.10. February lean hogs down 2.5, 80.12. January West Texas Intermediate crude up 99, 66.58. Neighbor, there's your select commodities of ag interest. Neighbor, it's time for today's edition of Focus on Ag. We'll see who's at the mic and what our topic is after this word from your local Texas Farm Bureau Insurance Agency.
When we moved to Texas, we were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau Insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to find an insurance agent who's a true neighbor. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Neighbor, now here's Tom Nicoletti.
The La Nina climate pattern over Texas. I'm Tom Nicoletti with Focus on Agriculture from the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. The mostly drier and warmer weather outlook for the southwestern and southern United States, including Texas this winter, is the result of La Nina. National Weather Service meteorologist Tom Bradshaw explains.
La Nina means that we are experiencing cooler than normal sea surface temperatures in the equatorial Pacific, and that pattern is continuing and will probably persist all the way through the winter months, which means for us continued repetition of warmer and drier conditions across Texas and the southern parts of the United States through the winter months.
And you foresee this lasting well beyond even December into January and February as winter continues?
Large-scale models are indicating that the La Nina pattern is probably going to persist into the spring of 2022 before it starts to recede and we start to go back to neutral conditions.
And from that standpoint, temperatures certainly warmer than normal for the winter. Are we talking just a few degrees above normal or several degrees?
It's kind of hard to say. When you average up all the temperatures over a 90-day period from December through February, on average, you're going to see temperatures that are probably 2 or 3 degrees above normal, which means milder nights, high temperatures in the afternoons, which are a little bit above normal. Doesn't mean we won't have cold spells. Doesn't mean we won't have cold fronts moving into the area, but it does mean that those cold fronts will be reduced in frequency and in magnitude, and we'll see relatively mild winter. Unfortunately, it's impossible to rule out these short-duration extreme cold spells like what we saw last February. It just means that it's less likely that those types of cold spells will occur across Texas this winter.
That is Tom Bradshaw, National Weather Service meteorologist in Fort Worth. I'm Tom Nicoletti with the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans in all Texan ways of life.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to get insurance for Texans by Texans. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Neighbor, as promised, Hop Singh says he's ready to serve. He's got chicken fried steak, jalapeno gravy, Nanny's yeast rolls, and a cold cucumber salad. I've got a glass of iced tea or a cup of coffee for you, and A visit with Cousin Brian Linsman, Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how is it back in Seguin in the sale on Wednesday?
Very good, Larry. It's kind of nice. I'm glad we took a week off. It gave the boys time to figure out where they were putting everything, get everything moved around, and the quality was good on the cattle. The stocker cattle were good, $10 better. Packer and cows and bulls, 3 to 5 better. So it's just a little sigh of relief.
Good. Let's walk those pins.
Those 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.10 to $2.02. 3 to 4 weights, $1.43 to $2. 4 to 5 weights, $1.35 to $1.95. 5 to 6 weights, $1.32 to $1.60. 6 to 7 weights, $1.23 to $1.50. 7 to 8 weights, $1.21 to $1.37. When you get to the heifer mates, those 2 to 3 weights, $1 to $1.50. 3 to 4 weights, $1.27 to $1.68. 4 to 5 weights, $1.32 to $2.02. 5 to 6 weight, $1.31 to $1.58. And those 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.14 to $1.65. The utility and commercial cows from 57 to 75. Top end of the bulls brought 90 cents today. Didn't have much on pairs or bred cows, but middle-aged bred cows brought from 400 to 900, and pairs brought from 400 to 950. So that's kind of the cow and calf market. Sheep and goat market, I'm not an old man, but this is the highest I've ever seen it in my life. Those good nannies from $250 to $370. Kid goats from $390 to $445. The billies from $3 all the way up to $450 a pound. You're selling a 200-pound billy, bringing you as much as a 600-pound heifer. Those dorpers, they brought from $185 to $335, with those lambs bringing from $360 to $4, and the bucks bringing from $240 to $290. So just a heck of a deal.
What's going to happen next week?
We're down to 2 sales, and people need inventory. I mean, the grass is still green, the cows are still milking, but at some point you're going to have to shuck them. So I'm kind of anticipating the same thing as this week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
Neighbor, the Lone Star Angus Alliance announces their South Texas Tough 21st Annual Bull and Select Female Sale coming up Friday, December the 3rd, 2021 at 1 p.m. in Hallettsville. 165 plus top-notch Angus sale. 70 coming 2-year-old bulls, 40 yearling bulls, spring pairs, open Angus heifers, fall pairs, commercial Brangus open heifers. Last year, about a third of those bulls were sold for less than $3,500, so you can't tell us that you can't get an affordable Lone Star Angus bull that's South Texas Tough. For more information, contact the good folks at Lone Star Angus, 979-251-1021 or 361-798-6558. Again, 979-251-1021 or 361-798-6558. December the 3rd, that's a Friday, 1 p.m., Hallettsville, Texas. Neighbor, let's send the cowboy crew up to help Ken Jordan put on the sale today in San Saba. Then they'll help him on Saturday. They can come back Sunday. Ken, how's that sale going to be in San Saba today?
You bet, Larry. About 5 o'clock, we had over, I think, close to 1,700 head already on the yards. They're still lined up. A lot of cattle coming in. I expect we could have around that 2,000 or maybe more. It's hard to say yet. They're lined up, like I said. They have about 250, 275 cows already on the yard, about 30 or 40 bulls, rest of them all calves, yearlings. So it looked like a real good run. The market's been pretty good all week this week, too, Larry, so look for a good deal.
What's going to happen Saturday?
It looks for, we got a great run of cattle, over 3,200. We've been talking about kind of consigned. Got a great group, around 450 pairs, 1,200 bred cows, about 1,100 bred heifers, and 450-something open heifers that are there. And we've already started getting them in, doing a lot of shaping and sorting, and probably late evening or early evening to maybe 6, 7 o'clock, we should hopefully Friday have a runner all together, have it up on our website, or if y'all need one, we'll fax it, whatever. But all the listings are up there, too, on the website, Larry. A lot of pictures on those groups of cattle, too. And so the sale will start at 10 o'clock Saturday. If you can't be here, you can help call us. We'll help you bid by phone, or we've got the live internet deal on Cattle USA. Go to our website, and you'll find everything right there, Larry.
And that's
so hopefully we'll see y'all up here on Saturday.
JordanCattle.com, right?
You bet, Larry. That is correct. And they'll be Saturday at 10 a.m.
All right. See you there. Thank you, Ken Jordan.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuckle. Milo through Corpus in December, 1172. Yellow corn through Corpus, 666 and a half. Houston wheat, we'll call it 889 and a quarter. And Houston beans, 1228 and a quarter. 3,832 bale of Texas cotton traded at 101.19. Neighbor, that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. Good day to you.